Imagine being stopped, not once, but twice, at a foreign airport. You're told you're on an international watch list, not because of a crime, not because of any wrongdoing, but because of mistaken identity, or worse, political sabotage. This isn't a Netflix thriller. This is the reality that former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, says he faced just days ago while traveling through Antigua en route to Montserrat. A respected CARICOM statesman, a scientist returning to his roots in volcanology, detained, questioned, twice, and told he was on a list. For over 4 decades, Dr. Rowley has served Trinidad and Tobago, rising from a young geologist to Prime Minister. And now, just months into retirement, he finds himself fighting for his name, his legacy, and his family's dignity. At a press conference from his home, Rowley didn't hold back. He shared his shock and anger, describing how immigration officers told him he was on a watch list, possibly confused with someone with the same birth date. But that explanation didn't sit right, and it shouldn't, because when he dug deeper, he says, CARICOM sources confirmed it. His name was flagged by Interpol, and in his words, this wasn't an ordinary situation. And here's where the story gets dark, because according to Rowley, this wasn't about mistaken identity. It was about political spite, retaliation, defamation. He named names: Kamla Persad-Bissessar, former AG John Jeremy, accusing them of engineering a dastardly fabrication. In response, Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar called it all baseless, urging Rowley to apologize. But Rowley fired back, reminding the nation of past attacks: the fake Cayman bank account in his wife's name, the 2015 parliamentary slander about rape, the removal of police security from near his home. He says this is part of a long campaign to tear him down, and that this latest debacle is just another chapter in a book written with political venom. Former co-P Gary Griffith didn't mince words either, throwing shade right back at Rowley, accusing him of hypocrisy, of weaponizing the state when in power. Now, as the tide turns, he said, you seek sympathy. So who's telling the truth? Was Rowley really flagged by Interpol? Was it a malicious act, a bureaucratic error, or a political stunt gone wrong? The Commissioner of Police insists there's no record, no flag, no red notice. Interpol's database is clean. But then why the delays? Why the warnings from immigration officers in Antigua, twice? Rowley's not just asking for an apology, he's demanding accountability. And whether you love him or loathe him, one thing is clear: no former head of state, no public servant who gave 45 years of his life should be forced to defend himself in the shadows of suspicion without answers. They've tried to tarnish his name. They've targeted his family. They've written the narrative. But the vanguards of truth, the watchers of justice, and the defenders of legacy, we see what's happening. We know what this is. Share your thoughts below. Was this political sabotage or coincidence? Like, comment, subscribe for more Caribbean deep dives.